Welcome to Tales from the Tarnished Jewel and Beyond, a Dungeon Crawl Classics actual play podcast/video. I am your judge, Will, and joining me today are...
I'm Brian, and I'm playing Lysander, who is an angel and a warrior. And I'm also playing Darrow, who is a human cleric.
Great.
All right, I'm Dave, and I'm playing Faye, who is a level 2 elf, and Kim, who's a level 1 elf.
Today we are going to be playing The Doom That Came to Christmas Town, which is a holiday module that came out in 2020 by, I don't know how to say this guy's name, but we're going to try, Marzio Muscedere. That seems right. M-U-S-C-E-D-E-R-E, Muscedere. Anyway, you guys, Dave, you would recognize possibly from Death Slaves of Eternity, actually. Wrote that whole level 0 funnel. Anyway, so where we left off, you guys had come through a portal after the Imperishable Sorceress and into another plane, and you now stand at the top of a hillock covered in snow. Flakes are swirling on a sour, sweet wind. Before you is a small hamlet of a few small houses, a pen for some sort of animals, and what appears to be a workshop. Cindy Lou leads you into the hamlet, and when you get close, you're swarmed by a dozen or so short elven creatures wearing red, green, or light blue coats with conical hats trimmed with white fur. A slightly larger elf with a goatee, a golden ribbon wrapped around his hat, and a piece of gauze wrapped around his jaw pushes his way through the crowd. I'm going to try a voice here. Cindy, he says. No, that's not the right voice at all. What? No voices. All right. Ow, my tooth. I don't see Hermes with you.
No. Try a different voice. But that was not a good first try. That's all I'm saying. You gotta try to get
I was trying to remember his voice from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Cindy, he says.
Can you just roll? Action.
Ow, my tooth. I don't see Hermes with you, but who are these people? They look strong, and he grabs his nose. Wow, they stink. Before I bring you before Lord Claus or the missus, you need a bath and maybe a rest in a warm bed out of these sour winds. What do you say? And of course, I was planning on Cindy Lou being here, but...
Now she's just an NPC.
Yep.
I have a question.
Shoot.
Both my characters are elves.
Mm-hmm.
They're wondering why these elves are so short.
Yeah.
They're kind of like elf.
Yeah.
Notoriously tall, skinny, weird. You seem like a South Park character.
Yeah, different planes of existence.
Yeah, that's a question. That's the elves. Elves are also notoriously racist. So, question.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I think that they would. You're not in Kansas anymore, right? It's a very snowy, cold environment.
There's a sweet, sour wind, whatever that is.
There's a sweet, sour wind.
It's a question that we have that we are not asking directly of the other elves. We were looking at each other.
Yeah, you hear a voice in your head that's like, the multiverse.
What the fuck is wrong with these elves? I thought they were supposed to be tall. These ones are short. These elves are defective. Yeah. Like, they said elves, but I don't know.
Yes,
Weird.
elven creatures wearing red, green, and blue.
Okay, I mean, it's a question that we have.
And also saying that you guys stink. So...
I mean, that's fair. I don't know when the last time we bathed was, so...
Yeah, we're just taking
probably
it.
Never said that you've bathed at all, so...
Well, I think it was implied when we, stopped at inns and shit, but...
Well, maybe. It's a stinky time. Everyone stinks.
A stinky time and a stinky land, yeah.
Anyway, so they're offering you a bath and a warm bed. So, what's your, what do you feel?
Yes, absolutely. I think we're all in agreement that would be just great.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool. So they lead you to these large tubs filled with hot water and bubbling suds. They leave you to your bathing and hang overly large red bathrobes on chairs near you. And when you come out of the bathing rooms, you find warm beds. All of your armor is polished and been repaired. And there are perfectly tailored coats and warm pants made out of warm white material lined with fur. And the beds are inviting and clean. The mattresses are stuffed with down instead of straw. There are no fleas or lice. And a warm fire glows in the hearth. And fresh socks are hung above it. So, do you guys need a rest to restore HP and stats? Or do you just want to move?
Yeah, why
We can
not?
rest. I don't think we have rested since the tower, so like most people are probably tired.
Okay.
But yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why don't you, go ahead. We'll call it a long rest in a safe environment. You fall asleep to the smell of ginger and cinnamon, and you wake feeling fully refreshed. Then, as if by magic, the head elf enters the room with several other elves. They feed you a magnificent breakfast, and then when you're ready and bundled up, they take you to the large manor that towers over the hamlet. Through the frigid, lonely night, the winds wail and howl about the fearful northern hamlet of Christmas Town. Its clamor but a faint echo within the grandiose chamber where you gather round Lord Claus as he struggles upon his cushioned divan. Beads of sweat glisten upon his pallid skin, and his fingers twist the crushed velvet fabric of his great red suit. Yet no blade has pierced him, no poison lurked in his cinnamon eggnog, and despite Mrs. Claus' desperate pleas over the previous days to "Eat, Papa, eat!" his veins stand out like green cords on his temples, and his once corpulent form lies haggard and emaciated. Suddenly, his ashen whispers quiver, and his voice rises in the eerie call, as if spoken beyond vast glacial torn gulfs. "I thank you for coming," he gasps. That's a terrible voice, too. His eyes dull and glassy. "The Yule light is dying, and I with it. Aid me, for I fear great evil has awakened that seeks to snuff out the light that binds me to this realm. Should the Yule light, the very spirit of Christmas itself, go out, then only darkness can remain, and I will never be. Even now, as the Yule light dims, evil has begun to creep into the silent places of the world." Again, his body is torn by terrible convulsions. "My trusted champions, Yukon of Cornelius, Rudolph the Red, and the wise dentalmancer Hermie have gone missing, lost somewhere in the frozen north. Find them, save the Yule light, and bring peace and hope back to the realm. Your only hope." Foam flies from his contorted lips as his body racks from coughing spasms. "The sour sweet winds have risen, which can mean only one thing. The Grinch has awoken. Seek out the Grinch's lair, and always remember, the true spirit of Christmas lies within your..." But his voice dies into a failing whisper, replaced only by low and confused moans that wane from his slackened lips. Merry Christmas. What do you do?
I think everyone's just kind of confused, and Daryl's like,
a little bit.
can we go back through the portal? Like, this place kind of sucks, and I don't really want to be here. And Lysander's like, we came to do a thing. We might as well do it.
Okay.
Tell us where this Grinch resides.
So Santa is basically just confused and sick and ill, and can't respond. But the missus says it's unknown where he lies. Sword Cleric of Justicia, and she says perhaps if you go to possibly the Isle of Misfits or the Warlock's Tower
Yep.
could reveal clues to the Grinch's location.
And maybe we ask if there's some sort of like way to traverse this land, like a sleigh or snowmobile or riding a reindeer. I don't know. Whatever.
What's a
No, those are-
snowmobile?
The missus says that Rudolph the Red and the rest of his family have gone missing. Perhaps if you were to find them, they could fly you across the frozen north.
Okay, what's the second fastest way to get across the frozen north?
Well, without the reindeer, we don't really have any good ways of getting around. I have heard that King Moonracer has a hot air balloon as well at the Isle of Misfits, but he hasn't been seen either in days.
Okay, so what's the third fastest way to get across the frozen?
These are like quests. We need to go on these quests if you want to ride, man. It's like earning a mountain wow. You're not just going to be able to get like, oh, here's the thing.
Well, we have to get to one of those quests first.
No, we're going to have to walk, find Rudolph or whatever.
Oh, is there that's why I'm asking.
This is meta, but we need to do a quest, man, to get him out.
Ryan, I know exactly what you're saying. I'm not stupid. I know. I'm like, okay, so how do we get to one of these?
We're going to need to walk initially. Yeah. Level 1 through 40, you gotta walk.
You're assuming a lot there by saying that. I'm being more optimistic and asking if there's maybe a faster way than walking.
Why don't we? Why don't you roll a d8?
Who's you?
You, Dave. Yes.
Oh.
We'll see.
You asking the questions.
Yeah.
No.
Be the big man. Roll the die.
Damn.
I thought maybe you'd make the skeptic roll the die.
Brutal.
Yeah, make the guy who sucks at rolling die roll the die. All right. It's a 2, obviously.
A 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she says, this is not going to be helpful, actually.
No shit. Yeah.
She says that the abominable snow monster of the north, it's been rumored, has returned from the polar wastes in search of food. Hopefully, Rudolph and his family didn't encounter him. There you go. I made it helpful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got to go track down that guy to try and secure us a mount.
All right.
Very well.
It's fine. We have winter clothes. Let's just walk.
Do you have any place that we can shop for provisions?
Oh yeah, the town has provisions, and they'd be happy to provide them to you. And you said you're playing Lysander, is that right?
Lysander, yes. Lysander.
Make a personality check with Lysander.
Jude's dealing with a lot right now. He just needs like a minute.
Yeah, she needs to figure her shit out. Joan, yeah, that's her name now.
Yeah.
Oh right. Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
16.
Wow. Yeah, that was a
16.
lot.
Yeah.
I'll give this to you because I think it's kind of interesting. For a flickering moment, Lysander recognizes the missus, her bronze skin, her silver hair, and her crystal diadem of Lexalia. But when you blink, she's an old woman again.
That's weird.
Wait, what? Say that again.
Well, I'll leave it to Brian to.
Lexalia is Lysander's like angel friend.
Yeah.
And the Mrs. Claus, he sees Lexalia in her for a moment.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, you're welcome to. Yeah, they have all. What kind of provisions are you looking for if you want to leave and?
I don't know. Is there like strength enhancing candy canes or maybe like
hand warmers,
stamina, boosting gingerbread men. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like a magical land. We should involve
Yeah,
in the
like
things that
yeah,
we get.
like a hot cocoa that warms your hands and toes.
And also
Melts
you
snow.
+2 to
Yeah.
strength. I don't know. What are we dealing with here?
Can we get vision that, and so you can see through the glare of the snow off the sun off the snow? It's like, oh, I can still see.
Yeah.
Seasonal buffs. Seasonal buffs is what we're
Yeah. Seasonal.
Seasonal pups. In DCC fashion, I'll say that you could quest for it.
Are we? Is that not what this is?
Well, see, originally this was going to be non-canonical, and then I was thinking about it, and I was like, I have a way to tie this in, so it's going to be canonical.
I like that. I like keeping it weird. I think that's what keeps things in.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is not as weird as keeping giant cubes of space beat from a ship that's like kind of like a bug or whatever we
jellyfish.
It's a space
jellyfish.
Yeah,
jellyfish. You're right. You're jellyfish. It's a different species.
She says that since Santa has been sick, some of the elves tried to make the trek to Whoville because they heard that all of their things were stolen, and they haven't been seen. But they left with Santa's sack of toys and gifts.
So Whoville is not on this map.
No, it is.
It
just says
we're talking to these people. Okay, well we're talking
Whoville.
Great. Well, we're talking to these people. Mm-hmm. They are know exactly where Whoville is. How far is Whoville?
Say it's like a day's journey or 2 days journey.
The winter, 2 days? Okay. Yeah. So the winter looks how we guesstimated is like 5 hours or something?
Right. I think we should go after Rudolph, first order of business. But I did want to have Lysander ask Miss Claus, what gives you the boon to resist the sweet, foul winds? Like, what allows Santa to be Santa? Like, do you know?
Are you intentionally raising your hand, Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot! I guess.
So Faye raises her hand, and then nobody sees her raise her hand. So Kim is like, "Excuse me." Faye's raising her hand. Excuse me. Faye raised her hand. Yeah. The question is, where do they say that we could get the fast transport from?
The abominable snowman's.
Yeah, why don't we go there? Why don't we go there first? Can we go there first?
Because no one knows where he layers.
Oh. What if we found out?
Then you could definitely go there.
Okay.
Yeah. So the other question. So the missus says that Santa has been resisting the corruption of his realm for years and decades, but he and many people on many planes once believed in him, and that has been less and less people have been believing in him as he's getting weaker and weaker and weaker.
Oh, so this is like a Greek god scenario. Like your power comes from the faith that you. It's like if nobody believes in you, you have no power, but if everybody believes in you, you're ultimately powerful.
Yeah, I mean, you got to watch more Christmas movies, man.
Yeah,
no, I understand.
Everyone.
I understand how a Christmas movie works. I'm just trying to map it onto our other fucking universe.
Yes, Yes.
Yeah, I understand I understand Chris, like, Santa doesn't come if you don't fucking believe in him. Yeah, dumbass.
Well, but no, in like Elf, his sled doesn't fly.
He needs a jetpack because of the lack of Christmas spirit.
I understand, yes. Yeah. I'm just saying, like...
Yeah. I think that she can also tell you that on your plane... Well, we'll say this is on your plane. You guys have never heard of Santa Claus, right? Like,
right.
you don't know who this is. There isn't this like holiday doesn't exist
Right.
in Punjar
Right.
currently, I guess I would say.
So is Santa Claus obviously lawful?
Yeah. Well, I guess that's my question.
He has a
That was
list.
going to be my follow-up
He has a
question
list.
is like,
I think he's
this is
very
going
well.
to be, this might sound strange to you, but have you heard the name Justicia?
Yeah. That judges people and keeps a list of who is right and wrong.
The missus says that the goddess Justicia, goes by many names on many planes, just as Lord Claus goes by many names in many planes.
Yeah, so that seems to resonate with Lysander because being an angel, he's kind of an interdimensional being by creation too. So like, well, he doesn't understand the context because he's mainly existed corporally on the plane that he's from. He intrinsically he understands that there are like planes beyond everything.
Yeah. And she says that in some places, Lord Claus is known as the Lord of Peace and Goodwill.
And Lysander says, "Thank you. You've been very helpful. We will try to do what we can for Mr. Claus and to restore order to your realm."
Great. She says, thank you. And I'm sure once he is returned to his power and glory, he can send you back to where you came from.
Cool.
Yes, Lord of Peace, God of Peace. So, is there anything else that you want to ask or anything that you want to look for in Christmas Town?
So have we established in game where the abominable snowman was last seen or where his hideout is?
No. He has just been wandering the frozen wastes, looking for food.
Okay.
But they don't know where his lair is.
Okay.
But
well,
again, if you
can we ask like
to high
where
ground,
he was last sighted, so we can like start?
She's gonna say that if you get to the high ground of the Winter Warlock's tower, or the tower at the Isle of Misfits, it's possible you could observe where he's located.
And where is the Winter Warlock's tower from here?
It's just like, again, as everything is on a grid, like 4 or 5 hours to the...
It's more for the story. I mean, I can see where it is, but like you would ask her where it is.
Yeah, she says it's like 4 hours journey by foot to the east, past the Christmas tree forest.
Very well. If you ladies are ready, we shall depart. And like Darrow's eating a bunch of giant bread, and he's like, "Do we have to?" And Lysander's like, "Yeah."
Kim and Faye look at each other like for a second because they know they're about to say the same thing at the same time and like stumble, and then one of them goes. Eventually, Kim just goes like, "Yeah, we're ready. We're ready."
Great. Well, then, you're headed towards the Winter Warlock's tower.
Yes.
All right. Travel through the frigid and snow-filled north is represented by the Frozen North overland map. It may visit any encounter location. Traversing the frigid realm can prove treacherous to even the most skilled northerner. So, one of you roll a d14 plus your luck.
Who has good luck?
I have decent luck
Go for it.
with Darrow. Because he didn't burn all of his luck once upon a time. So 6, and he has 14 luck, or 13 luck.
So what is that, plus 1?
Yeah, so 7.
Fuck. fucking course. Off in the distance, you catch sight of a red velvet sack, half buried in a mound of snow.
Oh. Okay.
PCs have located a sack of toys. Inside the red velvet bag are a motley of toys, ranging from straw dolls to toy soldiers to warm mittens that will give you a +1 to attacks while you're in the frozen north.
Well, shit, that was easy.
That's why I said a fucking course.
What's the same? 5. Anyways.
Just immediately roll the thing on the table that's like, this is where they would get some free shit. Yeah,
it's Christmas. Merry Christmas.
We'll say that there's a couple pairs of those. What else? Yeah, sure. A couple of cookies that grant you +1 to your stamina for the remainder of the adventure.
+1 stamina, +1 melee attacks, range attacks?
Both.
All attacks.
All attacks. Your hands are warm, so you can...
hot hands.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
not holding your cold hand.
Limber muscles, sure, good
right,
for...
Yeah, exactly.
Dexterous, very dexterous.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't believe that shit.
What if your DM was a hater?
What do the cookies do?
We're gonna say you said something about
stamina.
plus stamina, so yeah,
Okay.
+1 stamina while you're in the frozen north. So it goes away when you get back to Punjar. So
Right.
It's not a permanent
Seasonal
situation.
buffs.
Right.
Seasonal buffs, bro.
What other seasonal buffs were you? What were you looking for here?
Oh, no, that's fine. I was just kind of bullshitting. Because I was thinking about the World of Warcraft. Like, you got the gingerbread cookies and all this stuff that was like for a limited time. You get these fun things, and then they go away when Christmas is over.
That's a good call. Good call. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe. I'll give you one more. How about you also find rubber boots that give you +1 dexterity on snow.
That's a good one.
Oh, it's a baby. All right, +1 stealth, +1 stamina, +1 attacks.
Yep.
Cool.
Just a little bit of +1 joy.
+1 action.
Yeah, and then after 4 or so hours through the cold, it's not windy. It's early in the day. We'll say the sun is shining.
Sure.
Or I guess the sun. Maybe the sun's not shining because it's winter in the North Pole. I don't know. Anyway.
Maybe it's shining through the clouds, like you see a sun through the blizzard.
Or maybe it's just like crests the horizon.
Maybe it's red like a pumpkin head that's shining so our nose won't freeze.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. Then rising out of the snow is a spire of sickly black ice, a heap of blackened timbers.
Solid obelisk. Love it.
Yep. A heap of blackened timbers and ash remain where the front door once stood. What?
Kind of a monolith too. Also nice. Love it.
Yeah. What do you do?
Darrow's like, why did you bring me here? I didn't want to come here. I don't want to go in there. I'm cold. This sucks. I should have stayed with Joan. And Lysander's like, how are you ever going to become a champion cleric if you don't go through some trials? He's like, yeah, I guess.
Kim and Faye are just like, they hear Lysander say this and they're just like nodding and also like dismissively looking at Barrow. Like, yeah, bro. Like, we get here by going through the funnel. You didn't go through a funnel. Let's go.
Okay, so you're standing before it. There's a single window that rests 75 feet above, giving you an idea that there are several floors in this tower. There's a lone doorway that has been reduced to a charred ruin, allowing for easy passage.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's head in. I got a torch. I will go ahead and use that.
Flaming mace.
Oh, no flaming mace. Oh my god.
No flaming mace.
Dude,
not today.
I feel like the flame, just the fact that it's flaming is the MVP of this entire campaign. We're just like, oh yeah, just like it's dark. Oh well, my mace is flaming. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, having a flaming mace is a real boon.
Super key. Yeah.
But also you can just carry a torch, which is relatively easy.
Well, but yeah, it's not nearly as cool.
Where once stood the great door of the tower, now only blackened timbers and ash remain. Beyond the open aperture is a circular chamber littered with charred detritus. A heavy staircase spirals up, its once gleaming stones scorched by flame. The air is silent and heavy, with the stench of brimstone and the pit.
Check for traps?
Check for traps. That's a great idea. Why don't you roll an intelligence or luck check?
All right. Okay. Well, we're gonna roll a luck check here.
Great.
Kim's gonna try to get lucky. Oh yeah, 18. We are lucky today.
18. Okay. You are kind of looking up the stairs, and while you do, you see a short, squat thing, no larger than a child, with sloping foreheads and pointed ears, glancing down at you. Or watching you from higher up.
So he's short, but he's watching me from higher up. He's on top of the.
He's up the stairs.
Up the stairs.
Yeah. So.
Oh. Okay.
And so you kind of just see them, and then you also hear several more shuffling around above.
Lysander says, "Hail, friend. Mind if we climb your tower?"
It just kind of screeches at you and gnashes its teeth.
I'll take that as a maybe.
And then
I think we
goes
might be
up
in for trouble.
back into the stairs, and you can kind of hear more just gibbering above.
Is there anything? Does anything smell or look weird on the current floor we're on?
No, it just kind of smells like, what did I say before? The stench of brimstone and the pit. And I guess I'll give you two that with that question that you ask, you also smell something that smells like burning from higher above, like actively burning from higher above.
Oh, okay. Good. That's good. So Faye and Kim look at each other and then look at Lysander and giggle. And that's it.
Okay.
Well,
Giggle, huh?
Mm-hmm.
nothing to do but upward and onward, I suppose.
Okay. So you're just gonna go up the old stairs?
Yes, maybe carefully, but yeah, slowly, carefully up the stairs.
Yeah, and we follow right along. Yeah, you're in charge. You're good. You're in charge.
So as you go up the stairs, you hear the screeching, and you notice this bubbling cauldron that they tip over and pour burning pitch down the stairwell. Everyone roll a reflex save. What do we got here?
Oh my god, the volume on that is so loud in my ears. Good lord.
Okay.
So Lysander rolled a 17. But he can fly, so it's not real hard for him to avoid things.
Right.
Let me see. Darrow also rolled a 17, so
Great.
maybe he wasn't very far up the stairs.
So, Darrow, Lysander, and Kim are going to take 1 point of damage from the burning pitch, and Faye will take 2.
Okay.
And then I guess the question is, do you just continue trying to get up there? Charging it.
Well, how far up was like Lysander when they poured this down? Was he halfway up the stairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna call it like halfway.
Yeah. I mean, how many more cauldrons of burning pitch could they have? And I will just remain flying so that even if they do pour another one, fuck them.
It's like how these guys look like lazy motherfuckers. They probably just did one, hoped it would scare people away, and moved on. Yeah,
Like little imp-
they do 10. Look at these
Yeah.
bitches. Yeah,
They're not
Maybe they hope that it would kill you all.
yeah, they're like LOL magic bullet. They're just like not. Yeah,
They
prepared.
seem low intelligence.
Yeah,
and low effort,
I like it.
honestly.
I like it. I love it. Yeah, I love it. It's a good bet. It's a good bet.
All right.
Most people are. Yeah.
Well, then, why don't we roll for initiative?
All right.
What are these guys? These are gloom trolls.
14.
Okay. And 18. All right. Well, then, Dave,
Whoa.
why don't you go first?
All right, I guess I'll dot roll again. I'll just keep that one. Sure. So what are we dealing with here again? Sorry.
Yeah, move your guys.
Yeah.
I think they're just on the stairs, and you're like halfway up. And we're just gonna say it's like you guys said you went slowly, so I'm gonna assume you went like 15 feet, but it's only like 30 feet of stairs. So it's a
Right.
75-foot tower.
Uh-huh.
So you can get up to the second floor and move an additional 15 feet. And yeah, there's like a baker's dozen of these little guys.
Oh, Baker's dozen.
Yeah.
Sure. But they're just like upstairs, but we can like see them.
Yeah, but the stairs are covered in burning pitch. Is the other thing.
The stairs are covered in burning pitch, but we took like 1 damage for.
Yeah, I rolled low.
Oh, well, that's good information.
You can probably walk around the pitch, though, because, like, if it's oil, it didn't
Can we just like
universally cover the stairs.
tip top?
Yeah, like,
Yeah, you could
serpentine
take
around
it,
the
like-
burning pitch.
I mean, you can take it slowly, but you'll move at half movement speed.
Sure.
Okay. And then
Okay.
you can just basically get onto that floor. You can't get around on top of it.
Well,
And Dave.
Darrow's arms really burned. He's like, I'm just going to stay down here. Holler if we need help.
Yeah, you are kind of
Lysander just, like, shakes his head, and he goes up, and he's in the room.
But Dave, you're up.
Okay. We are gonna move here and then see what happens.
So you're just gonna stay on the first floor, away from the
Yep.
stairs.
Yep. Bottom of the stairs. Either side. Let's go either side of the stairs.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well then, Brian, you're up.
Lysander's, like, leveling his spear at the snarling little gloom trolls. He's like, what's the plan here? Are you guys coming up here, or am I bringing them down?
We'll follow we'll go 3/4 of the way up the stairs.
So you guys are still just watching. Okay. All right.
Yeah, we're like, you're in charge. You're in charge.
All right, this little gloom troll right here is,
This guy.
yeah, he's closest. So I guess Lysander's going to attack him with a spear. He's going to do, like, a leg sweep as his heroic action.
Okay. Just try to knock it prone.
Yeah.
Sure.
3, so that'll succeed if he hits.
Okay.
So 15 to hit.
15, yes, 15.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
One d10 damage
Okay.
plus whatever.
6 damage.
That you just murder this gloom troll.
Like, okay, how hard does it murder it?
Just the spear goes straight through this thing, and it just kind of like screeches and like falls over with a hole in its
Yeah,
chest.
I'm saying like, but like, Was it like comically like easy? Like, oh, we have 2 HP. Was it like, oh wow, that was shockingly a big pole arm. I've died on 1 attack. Oh, didn't see that coming.
He killed it very easily with 6 damage.
Okay.
Or he killed it with 6 damage, I should say. What else?
So I guess that's his turn. How long does the burning pitch burn for? How many turns?
Probably like 3, I would say.
Okay. So he's gonna hang back until the burning pitch is done.
Oh, yeah. The pitch burns hot for 3 rounds.
Excellent. Are these stone steps or wooden steps?
They are stone.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Well, then, these little guys are gonna try to swarm Lysander. I'm not sure how well that's gonna go for them. Their stats really suck. But they are childlike, so a lot of them can get around you. And then the rest are kind of just still watching the burning pitch and looking down at the rest of these guys, the rest of you guys, and gnashing their teeth. All right. Well, let's see if I can. What's your AC?
21.
They literally cannot hit you. So they're just like clawing and scratching at Lysander, but cannot accomplish anything. But I think noticing that one of them is going to start running up the stairs to the next floor. It gets about halfway up the stairs to the next floor. Okay. Then, Dave, you're up. And both of those guys on the stairs need to make a dexterity save to stay out of the burning pitch.
Got you.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, today's my day to roll like crap. So.
Oh, that was 1 roll.
I do end up rolling a lot. That is.
Wait, what's dex? You mean reflex?
Yes, reflex.
Sorry. I mean, no, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, like, I can't. I'm also too stupid to do the translation. 3. That's probably a fail.
Oh, that's a critical fail.
Oh.
Don't forget, you guys also are getting a +1, but it's still a critical fail. So it doesn't matter that you get a crit fail. Okay.
That's the problem.
And a 14. So Kim is going to take no damage because I rolled a 1, and half of 1 is 0. But Faye.
Yeah, since I managed to roll a fucking 1.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm going to re-roll it and see what I get. Oh, she kind of slips a little bit on the pitch. I don't know. I actually know what burning pitch is. And falls on her hands and is going to take 7 points of damage.
Oh my god.
And her boots are going to burn away, so she's no longer going to get that +1 reflex. Her shoes melt.
Well,
it's like hot tar.
Yeah.
When you pour it over a rampart to tar people.
Yeah.
That's pitch.
Okay. So what else?
You just need to get out of the pitch, bitch.
we'll move up here.
Sure.
And then we will, I guess, just I think swinging swords is the best we got.
All right.
Mithril swords.
Make some attacks.
I'll attack. So we'll just attack with our mithril fucking longsword.
Sure. That'll hit, and that'll slice down one of these guys.
Dead?
Dead.
Yeah, they seem kind of chumpy. All right. They will swing it into this thing. Actually, you know what? Let's just clean this up quickly. Faye's gonna invoke her patron, or invoke her find familiar.
Okay, so your familiar's gonna show up?
Yeah, so the little dragon's gonna fly around, and the dragon's gonna do the breath weapon attack.
Okay, so you breathe. It breathes fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do the cone. I can't find the cone thing,
Okay.
but I want it to kind of go above Lysander's head and hit the other 6 guys.
Sure.
Or 7 guys. 7 guys, because I get that lateral one.
So I'm not gonna make you roll it. Your dragon flies up and breathes this cone of fire, and it does nothing to these demonic creatures from the abyss.
Well, thanks for not making me fucking roll it. Jesus.
Immune to fire.
Good for them. Mithril Longsword coming at you?
Sure.
Uh, 20. That's a nat 20, I believe.
Okay. Well, it will certainly hit.
Well, it's dead either way, I believe. 3 damage?
Okay. 3 damage will kill one of these things.
Yeah.
I guess roll for the critical just to see if it gives you some opportunity to do something.
Oh, sure.
I mean, it's going to kill it regardless, but there are some that allow you.
What is it? Crit table 2?
We got here.
We got a 3.
3. Clean strike to back. Inflict 2 plus 2d6. Okay, so it just kills it.
He did.
Okay.
He was gonna die before, and he extra died now.
Yeah.
Extra.
Okay, then. Yeah, Brian.
Yeah. So I guess I will just keep attacking the ones that are next to me. So, in between these 3,
Sure.
I will try the heroic deed. Cleave.
Okay.
2, so that doesn't
not work. Yeah.
I'm just gonna attack the guy in front of him. 12 to hit.
12 will hit.
Get him.
6 damage.
That will kill it.
Excellent.
Damn.
And then pitch is still burning, so
Yeah.
Darrow's still at the bottom,
Okay.
tending to his hand wound.
Okay. It hurts so bad. Why did anyone tell me it would hurt this bad?
Okay, to be fair, he only has 7 HP, and that took away 1. So his arm got pretty fucking third degree.
All right. All right. Well, then these trolls will be up. This one's going to continue running up the stairs. And you're going to hear some gibbering. And then
Racist.
you hear a voice from above say, "Who dares enter my tower?" Okay, and I got a 19 on that. So
Good for you.
I'm just gonna. It'll go next in the initiative order. Before you go again, Dave. And then these other guys, turning their attention from Lysander, who they literally cannot hit, are going to run after these elves. Max in. All right, what's your AC?
Faye is 15 and Kim is 18.
Wow, you guys got high AC. All right.
We got mithril armor, bro.
Mithril doesn't. Okay. But it's chainmail, I think, is the issue, if I'm right. Yeah. Okay.
Whatever.
All right. So you said Faye has 15?
15 and 18.
Okay, so there's going to be 4 after Faye. 2, 3, 4. They did not hit. And then 3 after Kim, which is an 18, you said. 16, 15, no, 14. And a critical fail. Yep.
Well, sit in your own sword, sir. Have fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll me a little d4 here to see what happens in that critical fail. A 4 on the crit table. Or on the fail table. Yeah, one of these guys like tries to bite Kim or scratch Kim, and like literally it's like fingernails just like break off in Kim's armor, and this is gonna run down the stairs.
Terrible.
Yeah. So it just runs down the stairs towards where Darrow is. But yeah, I think it's just like all of these little creatures are like biting and scratching and clawing at you, but they're literally like smaller than a child and are just blocked off by your armor. But then, creature with the torso of a man and the hindquarters of a crimson-haired reindeer with great barbed wings flaring out from its shaggy flanks and a wicked grin spreading across its humanoid face and horrid head, steps to the top of the stairs, or above, like comes down the stairs enough to see you all, and draws forth a crossbow that is like painted red, and he just says, "You're gonna shoot your eye out, kid." And he's gonna actually take a shot at Lysander and not hit. But yeah. And so you kind of, Lysander like quickly turns aside the crossbow bolt with his polearm, and misses. He gets 2 attacks. I'll take another one. And also gets a crit fail. And so when he fires the second one, the crossbow bolt deflects off the wall and goes back and hits him in the eye. And he says, I shot my eye out.
Wow.
Oh, no.
You shot your own eye out, bro. That'll happen.
That's right.
He shot his eye out.
It was a conspiracy against me. My teacher told me. Santa told me.
It was written in the stars. It was fated.
Okay. Well, things are going real well for
Get
your
fucking
opposition here.
wrecked. Get wrecked.
Dave, you're up.
All right, well, that sucks for them. We have no sympathy whatsoever. We're swinging with a mithril longsword at whoever's closest.
Just one of these like little gloom trolls.
And gloom troll? I don't even know what that even means. It sounds like it's like a puddle of sadness.
Yeah.
They're just born of the gloom.
Yeah, they have like 5 HP. Like, what are they even doing here?
They're his little thing.
Unwilling minions. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Doesn't give me a lot to work with, I don't think.
18 to hit, 7 damage.
Oh yeah, you just kill another one.
Yeah, well, we'll dutifully execute these things. So I'm not taking a ton of pleasure in this. Well, like, yeah, actually, kind of am. But, like, yeah, it's not, like, adding to my honor in any sort of way.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta kill little creeps, right?
Yeah, 18 will also hit with 3 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm just going to make a morale check for these guys.
I don't know. I like killing kobolds, but these guys seem kind of...
Okay, yeah, they seem a little... They seem like... Well, no, actually, their bosses come down, so I think they're... But he's also partially blind. Yeah.
He's also blind.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Like,
down
the kobolds are actually threatening, because it's like you get 3 kobolds that, like, plus each other's damage.
Yeah.
It's very kind of, like,
These guys,
fun to pass
these
through.
little trolls look like they're concerned about what is happening.
The future of the race of trolls as we
We have
fucking
not
genocide
successfully
them.
done anything here. Yeah. Okay. Well then, Brian, you're up.
Kill them all.
Darrow or Lysander is going to engage the this idiot up here.
Okay, so he climbs the big stairs towards this abyssal reindeer demon creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's like, why don't you quit while you're ahead? And he uses disarm as his mighty deed.
Oh, sure. Great. That sounds good. Why don't you roll?
Yeah, so a 4. 4. He will disarm provided he hits.
Sure.
Nat 20.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I was going to make you roll a strength check. But no, yeah, you just knock this, the crossbow out of his hands, and it kind of goes flying into the air and then lands on the ground. We'll just say right in front of, like, Faye or Kim.
What falls right under your feet?
The Red Rider crossbow.
The Red Rider crossbow. Crafted from a strange red.
I'm gonna shoot my eye out.
This repeating crossbow never needs to be reloaded and holds an infinite supply of magical bolts.
And will shoot my own eye out.
But has a chance to ricochet and shoot your eye out. So
Yeah.
take with a grain of salt.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say, do you yield? And if not, then I'm going to damage him with my damage here. So maybe morale check him again? I don't know.
Yeah, he will not yield. He will not
Okay.
yield.
11 points of damage then.
Ooh,
Sir.
that hurts pretty good. Do you want to roll the critical on the critical table too?
Sure.
Yeah, so roll well, I don't know what your roll is, but you roll it and I'll tell you what happens.
4.
4 on crit table 4. Oh, it is on a d20. Okay, 4. Hammering blow inflicts drives nose cartilage into brain. Inflict 1d12 damage with the strike. So roll another d12.
10.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, you really hurt him good.
Poked out his other eye.
No, smashed his nose into his face with your. I think it's like you knock the thing loose, slice him, and then like turn it around and hit him in the nose with the butt of your pole.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the windshield and sometimes the bug.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, these guys damn not
sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then the trolls are up.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The fire is burned out. Yeah. And there's also a troll that has run down to the first floor.
Yeah.
And is facing Darrow.
Who is bleeding from his broken claws.
Yes, that's right. It's smashed claws.
Okay. Yeah. Darrow's gonna attack this little fucker.
Sure.
Be like, get away from me. And yeah, let's see what happens here. 18.
18 will hit, yeah.
And he's got a mace for a d6. 6, yeah.
Oh, yeah, kills it.
Just bashed his brains in, poor little bastard.
Just bleeding with soulless eyes, just stare up blindly towards the ceiling. Okay, yeah. So now the rest of these guys are going to run away. They're just going to run down the stairs, which of course means they're just going to run straight into Darrow with this, like, their dead companion at his feet. Oh no, things are not going well for these guys.
Yeah, dude, like, I hope there's just some sort of, like, manifestation of, like, magic that isn't actually a living being or something, because we just murdered all of them. Yeah. They were not ready for that.
This entire plane is just a fever dream, so none of it really matters.
Yeah, I guess it's a power fantasy because we just, like, ran through them like hot butter.
Sometimes you're the toad things resting in the pool. And sometimes you're the gloom trolls. So
sometimes you're the toad. Sometimes you're the human fucking the toad.
Yeah. Well, this demon guy is gonna continue attacking Lysander. You recognize this is also like a thing of the abyss. So it's pretty demonic. And it is going to get a 21 to hit with its hooves. They're going to do a whole... Damn, Dave.
That was not Dave. How dare you? Not Dave. Not Dave.
Damn, Brian.
Not Dave, first of all.
It does a whole 3 damage to Lysander
Nice.
with its hooves. Let's make another 4 to... Wow, it's got high morale, so that's something. And it's like, you and all your kind, all the lawful kind must die. Santa will never bring his Christmas magic again. So there you go. And then Dave, you're up.
Wow, catching strays. Brian burps on camera. It's like, wow, dude. All right, so we'll go swords, I guess. Are there still guys?
Brian is fighting the demonic creature on the stairs above.
Yeah.
Should probably go help Darrow though, because he's like down with the remaining 4 trolls are down with him. And if he gets hit with 6 points of damage, he could die. So
fine.
You guys just chase these things down the stairs that are
Fine.
flying from you, like, ee!
Well, I mean, Lysander's in charge. So.
What do we got here?
9 to hit.
A 9 will not hit.
Oh my god. Oh.
wow,
Oh.
can't even hit a child.
A child-sized gloomy troll.
Whoa. How about this one?
Oh, an 8 will also not hit.
Oh no.
This is hard. It's slippery on the stairs. Or sticky
so
on the stairs as you're pitching.
Kim and Faye just like both look at each other and like, great job, we're trying hard, great job, you did great, you did
Don't
so
forget,
great.
you're also getting an additional +1, which will still not hit.
Yeah,
But,
I know.
Yeah.
No, they both look at each other and they're really empowering each other and they both feel like they did a good job.
Oh, wow. That is a change for them. Brian, you're up.
Lysander is going to be like, you're annoying me. And he's going to do like a leg sweep to this dude.
Sure.
Or like at least break his legs that he kicked him, because that 3 damage was irritating.
We'll get to you, Dave.
5, so that will succeed.
Okay.
I hear a lot of blinging.
Yeah, Dave has is raising his hand. It's not your turn.
18 to hit.
Kim said you said we were annoying. Do you mean me? Am I annoying?
No.
Oh, okay. Because you said someone was annoying. I didn't know you were talking about me.
No, I'm talking about the guy who just kicked my wing.
Oh, well.
He's
anyways,
like shouting down the stairs while also like about to.
Could you be nicer about it? I was just asking.
Yes, that's fine. Sorry. Anyway, back to you. And
Yes, that hits. That will hit.
Great.
So roll for damage.
Low roll, but with the 5, 8 damage.
Okay. Yes, and we'll say that you also break a hoof or a leg. And yeah, I think this guy is gonna hold his hands up and be like, I surrender. I can't. You took my bow and you took my hooves. Like, I can't do anything. You got me. You win.
All right. Lysander just shakes his head and like cleans his spear off.
Okay.
And then he heads down to like help finish off these troll things.
Sure.
I guess the question is, do the troll things surrender too now that their boss has surrendered? Because like we will not kill them if they can just like stop.
They were in the process of fleeing, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they were fleeing and we just missed. So.
Okay.
So So you're gonna continue trying to kill them, or
no, I mean, if they're gonna flee past Darrow and like
Yes.
out the door or to the sides, then he just lets them do whatever.
okay,
Like,
yeah.
it's just
So
a waste
that's exactly what happens. They just run out into the snow, never to be seen again. And yeah,
Kim and Faye look at each other and they're like, "We saved you. We totally saved you, Darrow. You're welcome.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
We totally saved you. No, did you not see us save you?
I saw you miss 2 times.
No, we saved you. We came to help you. Nobody else came to help you. Did you not see us come to help you?
Well, I'll give you that. Who's hurt? 'Cause I can lay on hands you if you so desire. If you feel like
No, don't touch us. Don't touch us. Don't touch us.
okay.
all right. So yes, the Red Rider, Abyssal Reindeer Demon, is just like lying on the ground, very injured.
With a fucking bolt sticking out of his eye.
Bolt sticking out of his eye. One of his hooves broken. His nose smashed in. Just bleeding black ichor everywhere. He dropped his magic repeating crossbow, which you're welcome to pick up. Yeah, what do you do?
Do you guys want the crossbow? Because otherwise I'll have Darrow use it.
No.
Okay.
No, he said you shoot your eye out. It seems unsafe. We're not going to mess with it.
Got to roll the dice sometimes, literally.
No, it seems risky. We're not going to. No.
This is a magical repeating cross. I can also just send this to you. A magical repeating crossbow, +1, crafted from a strange red wood. The repeating crossbow never needs to be reloaded and holds an infinite supply of magical bolts. Any critical hit using this crossbow automatically shoots out an opponent's eye, rendering them partially blind. Partially blind creatures suffer -4 penalty to all attack rolls and may only move at half speed until healed. If all the eyes are shot out of the same opponent, they are considered completely blind and suffer a -8 penalty attack. Should a fumble be rolled while using this weapon, the bolt ricochets back to the wielder, whereby they shoot out their own eye for the same penalties as above.
Rock and roll.
Hell yeah. Cool. Well, what else do you do in this this now silent tower?
I don't know. Can we search for treasure?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Also, Lysander's going to be like, do you want me to pull that out?
No, I could never live it down.
Do you at least want me to break off the shaft?
Yeah, that would be great.
So he like uses his polearm and like snaps it so he doesn't have a giant ass bolt sticking out of his eye.
So what do you?
You get through doorways easier. Yeah.
I don't know what exactly you want from me. I guess I'll leave.
Well, honestly, you can stay. The only reason we were trying to climb this tower, my goodman, was to get a view. And if you just would have let us pass, we would have been on our way.
We asked nicely. We literally did ask nicely.
Well, we tried really hard to take over this tower from the Winter Warlock. So,
who is this?
Yeah, Eagle gets you every time.
The Winter Warlock, known as Jack Frost.
Where is he now?
I don't. Last we saw, he was making his way to Christmas Town.
Interesting. Yeah, tower's yours. I just need to get to the top of it.
Oh well. Carry on, good sir.
Yeah, this was
Sorry
awkward.
it had to come to this.
You could have. Yeah, we had that. You had an option.
Perhaps Lord Heckenhoda was wrong, and maybe the spirit of Christmas is meaningful.
Did your heart grow 3 sizes?
No.
Just 1.5.
No, that helped because your blood is currently.
I'm not that mythological creature.
Oh. Well, anyone's heart can grow 3 sizes, so I'm just letting you know that miracles do happen.
Yeah,
Believe in
that
Christmas.
makes sense.
Keep praying.
All right. You guys are looking for treasure. I'm going to go to the top of the tower, see what I can see. So whatever you loot, do your thing.
Okay.
Yeah, we're looting like real quick. We're not like expert looters. We're not thieves or rogues or anything, but we're looking for the obvious and then moving on past.
Sure. Make a intelligence roll.
Sure.
14 or better.
Oh, I'm not gonna use any luck on this. So, oof. Yeah. Not there. Eight is very low,
Yeah.
but 10 is also low.
Yeah, you got a natural.
Oh well, we got a 20. Oh, we got him. We got him.
You find a secret hiding spot, a false flagstone.
Love
Inside, there are 4 items.
Okay.
1, a short-circuited wand. Fashioned from a magical icicle, the wand radiates a flickering blue spark when shook. Anyone may attempt to use the wand with a d20 plus luck modifier roll, but the wand only activates on a roll of 20 or above, whereby it releases a bolt of electrical energy at one target within 100 feet that takes 3d6 damage. It has...
So only if you get a 20.
Only
Yeah,
if you
it's
get a 20, and it has 1 charge.
But otherwise,
That's
it's
a
like
lot of damage,
like
but
the wand that you shake up, and it's like kind of a snow globey thing.
Yeah. And it does 3d6 damage on a d20, and it has 1 charge. But you do think that if it could possibly be repaired, and then just be able to use it as a regular wand.
Darrow's going to say, hey, maybe this belonged to that Jack Frost guy.
Maybe. In addition, there is a dried up potion. This vial contains a powdery sky blue residue of dried up healing potion. Figure out what you want to do with that. Tiny candle stubs wrought from celestial beeswax. These candles increase arcane potency once lit, enabling spellcasters to burn the candles in lieu of regular spellburn sacrifice.
Ooh, that's useful.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. How many?
I'll roll it. 4.
Nice.
Each candle grants a +1 to a spell check. Can only be used once. So they're like basically like tea lights. Yeah, that you can get from spellburn. And there's also a handful of magical feed corn fed to an animal. This feed corn grants creatures the ability to fly at their base movement speed for 1d6 hours. Reindeer who ingest this magical feed double their fly speed for the same duration. There's enough magical corn to feed 1 creature.
Wow.
Great. We should probably hang on to that.
Yeah, seems good.
All right, Brian, you go up there, up to the top floor, and there's like the window, and in front of the window is a wooden stand, which has a perfect snowball the size of a grapefruit. I'll just tell you what it does. It says, this magical snowball allows the user to scry great distances. The snowball is activated by permanently sacrificing 1 point of an ability score while shaking it vigorously and thinking about the person, place, or thing that is being spied upon.
Palantir.
Yes.
You have to permanently sacrifice one of your abilities?
1 ability point.
Yeah, I don't have that many ability points.
Well, that's why it's a sacrifice.
Right.
It's like
Otherwise, it'd be
for a stupid offshoot, though. Like, nah.
You think maybe then, like, this may not be. Maybe we have to go to the Island of Misfits.
Yeah. This was a waste of time.
Yeah. Can we take 5?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
You know, actually, what I would like to do is have that guy.
Actually, no
He
breaks.
shakes it.
I'm going through. Fuck that.
He shakes it.
You say in return for letting you live.
Yeah, shake this and tell me where Rudolph is. You can take your break. I'm just spitballing here.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. We'll wait for Dave to come back. Brian. So are you gonna force this snow creature to shake the globe? Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Okay. And you want him to think of the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So he says, "Oh yeah, you're letting me live in the spirit of Christmas. I will, I will shake the globe for you. Since you didn't kill me, that's really great of you." And he shakes it, and when it's activated, it becomes, in essence, a glass snow globe. And it presents the image of Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, and 8 other reindeer trapped inside of an icy prison. And you can kind of see the shadow of a huge creature grumbling hungrily and wandering around a cave just to the west of the Christmas tree forest. I'll switch over the map real quick. Well, will I do it real quick? No. I will switch over the map, though. Area G is where you would find the Abominable.
It's a super creative name.
Area G. Yeah. Well, it's only on the judges map, so...
Gotcha.
So...
All right. Well, thanks for that.
It says, if you find Jack Frost, tell him to go fuck himself.
Will do.
No, wait. I guess that's not very Christmassy. It says, if you find Jack Frost, tell him that we're sorry, and maybe we could all live together in peace.
And fuck
in his
himself.
tower. And he can go fuck himself.
Yeah. All right. Well,
If you see my gloom trolls, tell him to come home, and then Papa will cook him up some.
If you see my ex-girlfriend, tell her I was sorry.
Yeah.
The ghost of Christmas future is definitely visited this guy.
Okay, so what do you do?
I guess that's the question, Dave. Do you want to go to the Isle of Misfits and see like if we can gain other insight and like more stuff, or do you just want to go save Rudolph? Because there might be like, I think
let's do some other stuff. I feel like we need I feel like on the Isle of Misfit Toys there was one other location as well, but there's like the hyperspace vehicle.
Yeah, it's just kind of interesting to see what there are in these places. Like, if we're gonna...
Well, let's go there first, then we can explore all the other places at light speed.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the Isle of Misfits?
Yes.
Yeah, unless like you mentioned at the top, there was like, there's like these 2 other places where you can get a sleigh.
Yeah,
we get the sleigh, or we can get the.
There's a balloon,
else.
and also it might be another place to locate the mountain on which the Grinch is living.
So that's the Isle of Misfits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where's the sleigh? You said there was a sleigh too.
No, there's no sleigh. There's reindeer.
Oh,
I think the sleigh is there, but you can't pull the sleigh without the magic reindeer.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right, that's my thought, Brian. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we should go to the Isle of Misfits. I'm interested to see what's there.
Yeah, we're gonna explore. I think we should explore a lot here, but I think that just gives us like the opportunity to explore faster, maybe after.
Yeah. Okay. So you have to get there by crossing the Iceberg Bay, but before that, who rolled last time? I think that was Brian. So Dave, this time roll a D14 plus luck.
Both my lucks are a 0.
Okay. So a D14 plus 0.
Yep. 6.
Very nice.
No.
So you're wandering through, or not wandering, you have enough idea of where you're going. You're walking through the snow-swept vistas. And then you see it in the distance. Etched against the snow-swept sky is a gleaming metal pole that rises from the ground. Somehow, you can't help but feel drawn towards hoarfrost slick sides. And all of your characters make a willpower save.
Collectively or for each character?
Each character. Okay. Not great from Faye.
Don't tell me. I didn't look yet. Don't tell me. Spoilers.
20 for Lysander.
Great.
16 for Darren.
Oh, cock.
Okay. Both Faye and Kim
Yeah.
feel this compelling. You feel this compellment? I don't know what the word for this
Compulsion.
is. Compulsion. Thank you. God.
English is hard. English is a terrible language.
Sometimes words escape you. And
Yeah.
English, but also like English is incredibly hard.
They both feel this compulsion as if someone were triple dog daring them.
Triple dog daring them. No triple
Put their
stamps.
tongue on the pole, where it becomes quickly frozen to its surface. Make a fortitude save to withdraw your tongue from the pole. And Faye as well. They both fail.
This kind of ruins their character, but it's hilarious, actually. I have to come up with something else for their fucking character now, but... Yeah, I guess they need a new bit. Anyways, back to the drawing board.
Well, they're each going to take 1 point of damage. And all of their until their tongues are healed, they're going to roll 1 down the dice chain for spell checks. So D16 and D20.
Okay. I thought they were going to lose their ability to speak.
No. I mean, they might have to be like this. But you do while you take tongue damage and spellcasting damage.
Take that tongue damage.
Yeah, you take that damage.
You do gain the respect of your peers. So there is that, right? So
Yeah, we're
Lysander's
hardcore.
like, why did you do that?
Because you know what? Because I'm from the Midwest, and that's what you do when it's Christmas. That's what you do. I'm from the Midwest. You like stick your tongue as hard as you can because it's cold. You're used to it. That's what we do.
What in the blazes is the Midwest? What are you talking about?
That's where we're from. You don't know anything about it? Haven't you ever been?
No. No.
Oh, yeah. Well, you don't know anything. Oh, obviously. They just like dismissively walk away like you're the dumbest person in the world, even though like they just stuck their tongues to a pole for no reason. Took damage again. It's fucked up.
Are those elves on the spectrum? And Lysander's like, yeah.
haven't known them that long, but long enough. Okay. Then you make your way. Oops. No, that's not what I need to do. I need to change the player map.
Oh, it's a fucking puzzle. Oh, good.
And you see the island of Misfits across from you. You're on the frozen North Shore side here. And you can just see that there are icebergs that dot the water all the way to the island's shore. They're made by making a sort of floating bridge. Moreover, some of the icebergs are marked by a single number that gleams with a magic silvery luminescence. You would have to hop from iceberg to iceberg to get across. You also do see that there are playful Christmas seals frolicking about in the water. So here we have a mini game. What do you do?
So bad. Yeah. Okay. So it kind of looks like Minesweeper.
Ding 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 ding.
Wow.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's bad. I don't want that to be the right answer. I suck at
I hate Minesweeper.
Yeah, I hate Minesweeper.
No, so here's a funny story.
I
There was
don't
some
want
mini
that to
game
be the
in a game that Luca was playing, and he couldn't get it. So he's like, "Dad, will you solve this for me?" And I spent like 25 minutes trying to solve this Minesweeper puzzle. And I was like, I never want to do this again. I remember I hate Minesweeper.
I hate Minesweeper.
I would get down to the last square, and it was between two squares, and I was like, this one, and it reset the entire board, and I was like, fuck.
Well, the good news is you only have to make it across. You don't need to
clear the board.
clear the board.
Diffuse the entire minefield.
Yes.
Yeah, this is why Henry Kissinger should have rotted in hell / been in a prison his whole life. Because
But yes, some of them
Yeah.
will fall into the freezing cold water if you step on them, and some are safe.
Not to be a dick here, but I can probably carry anyone across this by just flying.
Oh, the wind is so strong. No, you can carry one person across, I think is what we've determined in the past.
Well, yeah, like carry one across, then fly across, and carry one across, then fly across.
Oh, come on. Solve the puzzle.
I really hate puzzles. I'm just going to tell you this first and foremost.
I
but
hate puzzles too, and I also suck
They're
at
trash.
them.
All right, but yeah, let's see.
Yeah, our player that likes puzzles is not here.
Correct. Brandon's all about it. He's like, oh my God, thank you so much. So I would say if there's a place to go, it would be here. I'm going to start
Yeah,
there.
right.
Oh, that didn't work. 2, click. There you go.
Okay.
So
So
there's 2.
going along this, I can just stay on these numbers.
So 2,
Yep.
3, 3. Okay.
Yep. All right, now we're in uncertain territory.
This is a mine. This is a mine. This is a mine. This is a mine.
Sure.
I'm going to go here.
Yeah.
Oh no, you fall into the water. Characters that fall in the water are dealt 1d6 cold damage. So you're in the water there. You're going to take 5 cold damage. I'm going to move you. You don't reset. You just fall in.
Oh, okay. So a lot of the irritation of Minesweeper goes away because eventually you'll just make it anyway.
Right. But you're going to take 5 points of damage. And then as you're trying to climb out, these seals come over and start bobbing around you and like trying to play with you. So you can try to climb out by making a reflex save, but they continue to bob around and like make it harder for you to get out. So you need to get a 15 or better to climb out to safety.
Okay. So I rolled a 6, so I wouldn't get out.
Okay.
But to be fair, he could just fly out of the water. he has wings.
Yeah, but I think you need to like launch yourself off something, right?
I don't know that that's how wings work. As long as his wings were above, he could just kind of shoot out like a torpedo. I don't know. He's an angel.
Well, you're going to take an additional 1 point of cold damage unless someone is going to try to help you or something. I don't know.
All right, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Darrow will go and try and help him because he knows the path.
Okay. Yeah.
So he's going to help him out of the water.
Okay, cool. So yeah, they're both up there now. And yeah, you're out of the water. So you've taken a total of 6 points of cold damage. But there you are. So where are you going to try to step to? And the seals are kind of like sad that you're not playing with them. They're just swimming around and barking excitedly at you.
Yeah. Poor seals. If it weren't that one, then it's probably this one.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the seal marks are kind of more random. They're like out of nowhere. It's like they're not like ar ar ar. It's like it's like art. It's like art. Oh.
1, 2. I'm gonna say that this is safe.
Oh no, it is not. You fall in the water again.
Oh, Brian.
You
I
guys
fucking hate Minesweeper. It's such a stupid fucking game.
Yeah, no, this is like a relatable content because I fucking hate Minesweeper too, but also it's kind of like LOL.
Okay, so I'll allow Darren to help you out, but you're going to take another 5 points of cold damage falling in. Things are not looking good for Lysander all of a sudden.
Nah, he's fine. I mean, he
He's
still
fine.
has like 30 hit points.
Oh my god!
29. So
Yeah, he's fine.
he's
I mean, you've
taking it.
taken 11 hit points of damage. There's more
Yes.
hit points of damage than he's taken. The entire...
He has 39 hit points.
He's an angelic being made purely of like the will of Justicia.
He got really good rolls when he leveled up for his HP. So
Oh yeah.
um,
So you
he's
know
like,
that there
fuck
are.
this. I'm not stepping on another tile. And Daryl's like, all right, well, I don't think we have too many more to go. I'll do it.
So just a reminder that 4 means that there are 4 squares around that box that
Yeah,
will fall in.
but
And
there are 5 squares touching it.
1, 2,
No, that's not 1.
3.
That's not 1. That's not 1.
3, 4. There's no square here.
Oh, the one they're on is a 4. Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. But
So that one. So there's no other mines there.
I'm just gonna tell you, there are only mines around this one.
Oh,
there-
my fault. The other way around. Yes.
Because
correct.
this is-
there are
this-
no safe spaces.
This
There
looks
are
like a
no
square,
safe
but
spaces.
this is not a square. Just make that clear.
right.
Oh, so you can step there. Yeah.
No, that's just water. See, it has like the weird little.
Okay. Oh, you're right. Okay, I see. I got it.
This one doesn't necessarily have to be.
No, it is not.
I'm gonna go here,
Okay.
and then 1, and then he's behind him in case he needs to pull him out. Here.
You fall into the water.
Fucking annoying. All right, then here.
There you go. All right, you're gonna take another 4 points of damage.
Stupid ass Minesweeper.
But you did successfully find the path across.
Good job. You fucking,
Brandon would have got us through this in like 1 second. Brandon was like, yep. I just go here.
yeah,
Versus
you
ones
need
that-
a problem solver. I mean, I did it, but I hated every moment of it.
Yeah.
Well,
so
you
another.
solved it by dying.
You took 15. You solved it with 15 hit points
Yeah.
of damage. Yeah. There you go. But you do make it across to the island of Misfits. You cross the frigid bay and make landfall upon a beach of glacial ice. Its blue-white surface stretches across the horizon towards a large marble castle that looms in the distance. Just a short distance away, half buried in the snow and ice, rests an elaborately designed crate as large as a covered wagon. Suddenly, the lid of the snow-crusted crate bursts open, revealing a strange-looking humanoid that rises up from within. The creature is garishly clad as a jester, and twice as tall as a man, with ruddy cheeks and a bright red nose. With a high-pitched voice, it shrieks, "Halt! Who goes there?" And that's where we'll leave it to pick up next time on Dungeon Crawl Classics.
Nice.
There you go.
Oh. Well,
The players of Tales from the Tarnished Jewel and Beyond are Brian and Dave, your judges will. In this session, we played the Doom Mechanic Christmas Town, a second-level adventure by Marzio Muscedere, art by Chris Arneson, Bradley K. McDivitt, and Stefan Poeg, published by Goodman Games. We play using the Dungeon Crawl Classics core rules as published in the 9th and 10th printing. Nearly all tokens used by the players and judge were designed by the artists at tunetabletop.com. Music is Higher Octane by Vans in Japan. If you like what we're doing here, please rate, review, like, or subscribe. Thanks. And I feel like that is your turn, right? Dave got pissed and left.
Fuck this shit.
I don't
Done.
think that's the case, but yeah.
It'd be funny if it was.
It's like, fuck this.
Doesn't come back.
Immune to fire? Boo.